Hi friends, this is Wani and welcome to Wani's house. Today I am going to share with you how I reorganize my cluttered and very difficult to organize cabinet that is located up underneath my sink. Now, my cabinet is a really nice size cabinet if I could actually use it, but I'm going to show you what the builders left me with. This is underneath my cabinet. It is a hot freaking mess. As you see, at one time, I tried to organize it. I have some baskets in here, as well as some um, bowls that I tried to organize with, and I just could not organize this cabinet. Now, to give you a closer look, the reason why I could not organize this area is because of all of these freaking pipes. I don't understand why the plumbers or the builders allow the plumbers for them to just place the pipes inside the cabinet, therefore making my cabinets almost unable to utilize. Women loves to have storage, and I would have loved to have been able to use this entire space to organize. So I want to give you a closer look at these pipes. You see, they are placed in the most awkward locations, which makes it very hard for me to place any type of bin or any type of other type of organizational items in this area. So I had to be very creative and organize within the spaces in between my pipes. So I'm going to show you what I came up with. Here's my cabinet once again. Remember all of the space that I could use, but that was no longer available for me to use. Let's go ahead and open up the cabinet and show you what I have done. So, here is my new organizational system. I realized that the space that was available in between the pipes was not large enough for me to house any types of larger baskets or bins, or even any plastic type of containers would not be optimal in this area. So I had to be creative, and I had to take my organizational system up and use my vertical space. And there are a couple of areas in the back of the cabinet that I could utilize. And so I had to be very creative in what I put there. So I had to make sure that the things that are in this cabinet are things that are relevant for me in the kitchen or in the adjacent areas. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick peek at what I use to organize this space. Now, as you see, I had to use these risers here, and that was great because I could not go back in the cabinet, but I could go up, but I could only go back up a certain way, because as you see, the pipes went from the bottom of my cabinet to the top, and there is not even a disposal in this area. So I could see if I had that was obstructing some of my space, but I don't. So I was able to utilize this small basket here that I have my drying towels as well as my dishwashing towels in here. I also have my dishwashing liquid, and on the top row I have my right silver polish, some vinegar and water solution, my Pledge orange oil, which I live by that stuff, some dishwashing solution, and my apple scented Fabuloso. That smells so good. And as you see, I have just a little room at the top, so my riser could not be that much taller. In the back, I'm using this wire basket here to house my paper bags. I use those when people come over and I'm giving them food, so I keep those there. I'm going to keep those there. And in this basket is a rectangular basket, and it fits perfectly in between these two pipes. I have my jet dry, my ceramic glass stovetop cleaner, some Comet. I have to have my Awesome, as well as some Lysol cleaner in there also. Now next to this is a smaller square basket. On the top I have my Brillo pads and acrylic tray that I got from the Dollar Tree, and the basket holds my sponges there. And behind that, in that jar with the lid on it, is my dishwashing tabs. Now on the side here, I use two of the 3M command hooks as well as a white wooden dowel to hold my um, garbage bags that's in the roll. And on the other side, I have my extension cord that I always need when I'm using my electric chafing dishes or any of my other electric appliances, as well as my gloves. They're both hanging on 3M hooks as well as on a binder clip. So I think for all the obstruction that I have in this area, I have utilized this space very well. Now what I want to show you is the space that I have behind these pipes. I have space behind the pipes, but I would have to be very, very meticulous about what I put back there. And it would have to be something I can just put on the floor of the cabinet because I would hate to pull any of the pipes apart. But I think that for the real estate that I have, building and storing up was my best option. So I want to go ahead and give you another overview of my space once again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to say if you have a under sink cabinet that is similar to mine and you are like really restricted on the amount of space that you have, you can be really creative in utilizing your space. You're just going to have to be very specific in what you keep in this space, and find bins and baskets and risers that will optimize your vertical space as well as fit in between the areas that you have available. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I want to thank both my new subscribers as well as my returning subscribers for your continued support. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But you know what I always say, the next time you're in town, you can always stop by Wani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.